let's talk about Abdullah Mason. Excuse me. I shit falling all over the floor and shit. But yeah, let's talk about Abdullah Mason. Is he ready for world level competition? You know what I'm saying? He had another huge knockout. Not that got him as a content creator. It's crazy. Check this shit out. I don't know if he create content, but they got him as a content creator. See, content creator boxing, like who doing this type of stuff? You know what I'm saying? Damn, he look bigger than Boots right there. No, did he? Oh yeah, he a big kid. 5'9", 74-inch arms. He's still growing at 20. So, yeah, I mean, he's squeezing down the lightweight because he can. You know, and fought in Montreal. Second round knockout. He already moving up to 8s. He went the distance once, twice, as far as 2 6-rounders, 4th rounder. So he trending in the right direction. You know, you see how they stepping up his record. You know, he's stepping in the right direction, man. So, yeah, I mean, I would say from what I've seen, it seemed like he need to go up to the next level. He had 2 fights where you had Luis LeBron, you know. That's the only time he had been stopped. He fought Duke Reagan and went the distance. Young kid out of, I think, Ohio as well, too. So Ricardo Nunes, he knocked him out. I think Tank fought this guy. I could be wrong. No, not Tank didn't fight this. Did he? I don't know. This nigga got a whole bunch of L's on here. Everybody didn't beat him. Sounded familiar. So yeah, I think it's possibly that time, man. And when you go to that list, I'm talking about who he should fight next. I mean, I think Camboso's fighting Liam Paro. He moving up. Quite frankly, maybe you want to bring Tevin Farmer back. I don't think they quite want to sacrifice Gabriel Flores. I would say if Joe Cordina wasn't fighting Shakur Stevenson, that'd be a good one. Artichoke, yeah, Artem would be a good fight. Unless they think he too advanced for him, I think that's a good fight. I think Tevin Farmer followed by Artem. I think those are good fights for him. Maybe they feel like Tevin too slick for him, but those are 2 really good fights for him. Tahir Abdullah is a good one. Frank then moved up. So yeah, I mean, shit. I think Artem and I think Artem and Tevin. I would go after Tevin first. That would be my game plan. I would go after Tevin first. Then I would go after. Then I would have him go after Artem next year. So that would be my game plan. Yep. That would be my game plan. But yeah, I think he, the power. I mean, but he's so much bigger than everybody else. No Diddy, So this dude really like a welterweight, squeezing down to 154 pounds. So, anything he hit, what I'm saying, it's gonna crumble. No Diddy. But yeah. So yeah, he a problem. And he just can't fall in love with his power. That's what I would say. Just don't fall in love with the power. That'll be my number one piece of advice. Not to fall in love with the power. So, but yeah, the speed, the ability, but looking how big that kid is at 20, man, like, yeah, of course. Of course. His size gives him one hell of an advantage. So them type guys ain't gonna be trying to fight him. I'm telling you that right now. Like Tank don't want to fight the guys now, so they can avoid him. Oh, you too big. He need to drain down and wait. That's exactly what you about to hear. That's exactly what you about to hear. Mark my words. Mark my words. And I see him standing next to Boots. I'm like, damn. I was just thinking to myself, like, sheesh, Louise. So, but yeah, he about to be a problem for sure. But the speed, the power, the ability, but when you knocking people out like that, you you want him to get in there with guys. You want him to get in there with guys that's gonna take him rounds. But at his size and how much bigger he is than all his opponents, um, how much bigger he than all his opponents, bro. Like really, you ain't gonna know how good he is until he fight guys his own size. Because every time he touch these guys, he getting about out of there. So he probably gonna be able to absorb the punishment too, being so much bigger. So when he get the welterweight, then I think that's when he really gonna make his bacon. I think even for 140, you know what I'm saying? He got the reach of Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He got the reach of Terrence Crawford. And he like I said, I don't really see unless he can't take a punch. Too many people beating him at lightweight. So I think Tevin Farmer a good test. That's a guy that can really frustrate him and be slick and and make him work and earn his keep. Um, so yeah, I think that's a really good fight for him. And then if you follow up by Artem, and if he can fight 4 times next year, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the ticket too. I put him right in there in the Tevin Farmer fight. Artem after that, and if he do good in that, then maybe it's time to go for a world title. It's time to go for a world title. So but Floyd Schofield is number 2 in the WBA. I don't even know what he done to get there. I don't follow him though. That's no disrespect. I just don't. So yeah, I would say Cambosos, but he moved up to 140. So and maybe at the end of the year, if Edwin De Los Santos don't get another big fight, maybe you put him in there with De Los Santos after you get done with Tevin and Artem, and I know that's a dangerous fight, but hey man, if he gonna make the jump to be a world champion, he going to get that chin tested at some point. We all know it. He gonna have to get that chin tested at some point. So, but yeah, I think he ready for that next step. Tevin Farmer, Artem. Um, yeah, I think he ready for that next jump. To be real, yeah, I think he ready for that. So, um, but that's my humble opinion. So I didn't know how actually how how big he is at 20. No, did he? You know what I'm saying? I never noticed that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gonna really find out how good he is when he get the welterweight. I can tell you that right now. When he get the welterweight, that's where he gonna make his bacon. That's where he gonna make his bacon at. Right now, them dudes down there, man, they don't got enough size. They don't got enough size. Tell you that right now. With his skill, his speed, his natural ability, they don't got enough size, bro. I'll tell you that right now. So um the thing is, hopefully he don't end up like Broner and he's squeezing down fighting smaller guys and he fall in love with his power and he move up. He think his power gonna bail him out. And after a while, the Berlanga got him feeling that messed Berlanga up. They went out their way to keep Berlanga knockout streak alive. And Berlanga still believes to this day he can knock out everybody in the shape and form and fashion that he does, but he can't. So you don't want to get him into that. He ain't got the same knockout streak as Berlanga, but you don't want to get him falling into that trap. That's what I would say. You don't want to get him falling into that trap. You know. So that's the thing about it. You don't want to get him falling into that trap. But yeah, I think I think it's time to step up. I think D-List and I think Tevin Farmer. I think Artem in the De Los Santos fight next year. Then possibly roll at the end of the year, ready to get roll into I think at the end of the year he should be ready to roll into a world championship fight. So hey, appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Go live drop video, hit the link tree. Check out the Patreon. Check us on X, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.